All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're demystifying artificial intelligence, specifically for Indian families, retirees, and small business owners. We hear about AI literally all the time, right? But it often sounds incredibly technical or just totally disconnected from our real daily lives. Well, today we are stripping away all that jargon. We're looking at a practical guide rooted in everyday scenarios. Whether you're planning a family festival, trying to decode a medical bill, or just wanting to make your workday a little bit easier. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. Demystifying artificial intelligence. 2. Writing the perfect prompt. 3. Everyday life and travel. 4. Upgrading work and study. And finally, 5. Managing health and finance. Let's dive in. Section 1. Demystifying artificial intelligence. Let's clear out all that confusing tech jargon right out of the gate so we can actually use this stuff. So, here is the absolute crucial point. AI doesn't actually think like you and I do. It simply predicts helpful language. I absolutely love this analogy from our source material. Think of AI like a wise, super well-read family elder. This elder has read millions of books, articles, and websites, and is available to you 24/7, whether you're sitting in Mumbai or a small town in Andhra Pradesh. It just looks at what you've typed and predicts the most useful next word or sentence. Honestly, if you have the ability to type a basic question into a search engine, you already possess all the technical skills you need to master this. And that brings us to another huge barrier we can just completely tear down right now: the cost. You do not need to spend a single rupee to get started. We've got 5 of the biggest AI tools in the world: Claude for deep writing and analysis, ChatGPT for general use, Google Gemini for integrated search, Microsoft Copilot for your Office apps, and Perplexity for really well-cited research. Every single one of these has a free tier. You can start experimenting today with world-class tech for absolutely nothing. Section 2. Writing the perfect prompt. Because now that we know what AI is, we really need to learn how to talk to it. In the AI world, the way you speak to the software is called writing a prompt. Think of AI like a highly capable new joinee at your office on their very first day. They have a brilliant resume, but, they don't know the specifics of your business or your life yet. If you give this capable new joinee clear instructions and context, just like you would brief a younger relative eager to help, the results are going to be excellent. But give them vague instructions, and you'll get vague results. To guarantee those top-tier results every single time, here is the secret sauce. Always follow these 5 steps when writing your prompt. First, be specific about what you want. Second, provide context. Tell the AI who you are, like, I'm a 65-year-old retiree. Third, state the format. Do you want a bulleted list, a short paragraph? Fourth, give an example of the tone you want. And fifth, ask follow-ups. AI is totally conversational. If that first answer isn't perfect, just ask it to adjust. Notice the massive difference here between a vague command and a really strong specific prompt. A weak prompt, like simply asking it to write about travel, gives the AI zero direction. It has to guess what you want. But take a strong prompt. Write a 3-day itinerary for a first-time visitor to Goa in December, focusing on beaches and local food. Keep it budget-friendly. Boom. That gives the AI clear boundaries, a specific location, a time frame, an audience, and clear interests. That is exactly how you pull magic out of these tools. Section 3. Everyday life and travel. With our prompting skills officially unlocked, let's see how AI can save us hours on everyday chores. Okay, we have all been trapped in that eternal, chaotic family WhatsApp debate of what's for dinner. Instead of staring blankly into the fridge, hoping for a miracle, you can use hyper-specific prompts like this one. By specifying vegetarian, family of 4, and South India, you're giving the AI that vital context we talked about. Instantly, it generates culturally relevant meal plans for the whole week, complete with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can even list out the random leftover ingredients you have in your fridge, and it'll invent a recipe for you. Or think about the last time you tried to plan a family vacation. Usually, it involves hours of research, right? A dozen open browser tabs, tracking expenses on a messy notepad. Well, you can just ask your AI assistant to compress all that internet research into a single itinerary tailored to your exact budget and interests. The specific details in this prompt are what makes it work: the dates, location, group size, specific hobbies, and a strict budget in rupees. From that one single travel prompt, your AI elder will return this incredibly comprehensive list of details. We're talking a mapped-out day-by-day schedule, the best local restaurants to try, estimated travel times between monuments, and it even breaks down your 50,000 rupee budget across transport, hotels, and entry fees. It literally does all the heavy lifting of organizing, so you can just relax and look forward to the trip. Section 4, upgrading work and study. Let's transition from the home to the desk and look at leveraging AI for serious productivity. I think one of the most underappreciated features of AI is that it is endlessly patient. It acts as the absolute perfect private tutor. Whether you need to learn the basics of Excel from scratch, pick up a few essential conversational phrases in a new language, figure out how to read a business balance sheet without an accounting degree, or have it quiz you for a history exam, the AI will never judge you, and it never gets tired of explaining things in a different way until it finally clicks for you. Say you find yourself stuck at work. You don't need to spend an hour going down a Google rabbit hole looking for a solution. You can literally just describe your spreadsheet problem in everyday plain English. Like in this example, you just explain what's in column A and column B and ask for a formula for March. The AI will instantly write the exact complex formula required to make that calculation happen. And this right here is such a huge takeaway. So let this really sink in. You do not need to be a math genius or a software engineer to get professional results. You honestly don't even need to fully understand the formula it gives you. You just copy it, paste it into your spreadsheet, and it works. But of course, since AI is that incredibly patient tutor we talked about, if you are curious, you can simply ask it, hey, explain what each part of this formula does, and it will gladly teach you. Section 5, managing health and finance. Finally, let's explore how AI can help demystify two of the most complex and honestly stressful areas of our lives. Okay, before we go a single step further, it is absolutely critical that we talk about this disclaimer. While AI is incredibly helpful for translating jargon and educating yourself, it is still just software. It should never, ever be used as a substitute for a real qualified doctor or a certified financial advisor. AI is your educational partner, not your decision maker. Always keep that in mind. Keeping that important boundary in check, you can use prompts exactly like this one to take back control of your health information. Medical jargon can be super intimidating, right? But when you leave the clinic, you can use AI to translate all those confusing terms from your doctor's visit into plain, easy-to-understand language. It helps you understand what a medication actually does, what your blood test numbers generally mean, and it really empowers you to ask much better questions the next time you see your actual doctor. It's the exact same story in finance. You can feed the AI your specific financial realities, your exact income, your rent, your EMIs, and have it act as a totally judgment-free sounding board. It can crunch those numbers instantly to help you construct a tailored, responsible monthly budget that actually prioritizes your savings goals. It can even help you read through the dense jargon of a health insurance policy to spot things like waiting periods and sublimits before you sign anything. As we wrap up this explainer and you reflect on all these practical examples, from meal prep to trip planning, from Excel formulas to decoding a medical bill, the real takeaway here is accessibility. You do not need a technical background, and you definitely don't need a premium subscription. So how will you use this new, patient, wise elder of an assistant to upgrade your day? Pick one small task, write a clear prompt, and see the magic for yourself. What's the very first task you're going to give it today?